Good afternoon. This is Too Tall. Cynthia here. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Good afternoon. Cynthia here. Welcome to my mountaintop where life is beautiful all of the time. And the skies are blue and the clouds are puffy. And way down over there are bear dens. Now that the leaves have fallen, if you stop by, you can see them on the far bank over there. I'm grateful I was out here earlier sharing goodies with the chickens, emptying out the fridge. They're well fed. And the duck has gone to take a nap. Yep, when she got fed, she ate real well and went to bed. I'm grateful for all of the divine arrangements, and I credit my ancestors for arranging so many of them. Oh, today's reading, man, it was amazing. From the Yokoshi prayer book of Sukyo Mahikari. Sukyo Mahikari Yokoshi prayer book. Check out the stamp. Yeah, I didn't get it quite right, but went to IowaCon. This was from Halloween. I was there on the 1st as well. And today's reading, it was Japanese page 129 1 through 4 or 5. Let me find it. It was the Oharahi prayer, because this is the weekend for the grand purification ceremony. And we put in our Oharahi Sai prayers, which is an annual prayer. And my prayer from last year was answered before I even finished writing this prayer for this year. And you can pray for one particular thing for yourself, because for the most part, when you offer prayers, they're just prayers of gratitude, not God, give me something, but God, thank you for all of these things you have given me. Thank you for Matilda, my sidekick, and for the fact that I am differently abled and that my legs are of different length and I don't move nearly as well as the average person my age, although I move better than some. And I keep going like the Energizer freaking bunny, spreading light and love from mountaintop to cityscape to beachside. So let me know how I can bring light to your world. Yesterday, it was amazing. Thank you for the thumbs up. Where are you viewing from? What are you grateful for today? Yesterday, I was at Metropolitan Interdenominational Church in Nashville, offering light to somebody in the sanctuary. And at the time, I was singing a prayer, and it caught somebody else's ear. I'll check your comment in a second. I see it there. And she was drawn. Oh, we got 2 thumbs up. And she was like, I need this light too. And a reminder, if you see somebody with a pin like that, not the square, but that 6-pointed star, it's not a Jewish star, it's got other stuff in it, walk up to them and say, may I have some light? Hey, Damien Carbajal, Y7S. How are you? What are you grateful for today? Where are you viewing from? And I pulled out the prayer book because I wanted to share what we read this morning. So again, this is the Yokoshi prayer book, of Sukyo Mahikari. And I'm on Japanese page 129 for grand purification. And it talks about God's principle of cleansing. God's principle of cleansing is a profound arrangement that restores the original pure condition of all creatures and enables them to prosper from generation to generation. Yeah, whoops, just dropped my bookmark. Hello, Highway. You come out to help? Those are good cats. Hello, I'm not taking this thing off of yeah, I got it on a stand. Yeah, trust me, the cat's down here. Hey, Kathy Corgi. Ooh, you got a Corgi? Mr. Max is half Corgi out front. Have you met him yet? and so cleansing is what, got 3 thumbs up. Cleansing is anything that you don't like having a limp, getting up out of bed, not being able to walk quite as well as you'd like to. Hey, Julian Deadpool, I've seen that name before. Welcome back. And being grateful for it and saying, hey, thank you for this arrangement, for it's helping to polish my soul in this life, to make things better for my ancestors and for all of us in the next life. And so 129.2, impure spiritual energy is dark and heavy and sinks to lower dimensions, while pure spiritual energy is clear and light and rises to higher dimensions. And a woman that I met yesterday who was drawn to the light talked about being drawn to the light. She prays, to the sun and just soaks up that energy. And yeah, that's it. There's your source. There is your God by whatever name comes from the source, the light, the sun. Yeah, wow is right. Mahikari is changed. This has changed my life. It's a spiritual practice. You put it as an app on top of whatever religious practice you might already have. I'm bringing it back to my home church. I'm bringing it back to my pastor. And yeah, I had other people draw on yesterday because they heard me chanting prayers as I offered light to somebody else. And they're like, ooh, I want some of that. 10 minutes, just sit here and shut your eyes and be still. And that light energy gets filtered like it's the person, the light practitioner is like the magnifying glass. The light energy comes out of the sun and goes into the recipient. And that light energy touches not only the recipient, but everybody who's attached to them by a spiritual cord. So anybody that you love in this life, past lives, your ancestors, people that you might have loved and maybe don't love so much anymore, but you're still attached to them, they're getting energy too. They're getting uplifted. Yeah, my ex-wife called me a while ago and said, maybe we shouldn't have gotten divorced. What about that? The energy. When I get light, she's getting light, apparently. So yeah. Oh, I like that. That's a cool emoji. So yeah, this light is really cool. Where on the planet are you, Julian Deadpool? Because I want to say, may I offer you light? Ooh, look at that. We have 4 thumbs up. Yeah, I'm playing a game in the world with something called Landmark Worldwide because they give you structures for putting the things that you want to do into reality. And what I want to do is spread this light and share it with as many people as I can. Because if you only get 10 minutes of light, that light has not only uplifted you and everybody in your ancestral, what I just said, but it reaches beyond you and it uplifts global vibration. So if you sit down and accept 10 minutes of light, it's like kind of giving blood. It's like without having the trouble of giving blood, you're uplifting global vibration. You are contributing. So merry late Christmas? Why is it late Christmas? Isn't it? Well, it's very late Christmas or it's early Christmas. New Mexico. Ooh, the land of enchantment. I had somebody earlier today from New Mexico. Was that you too? I don't remember. Oh, I couldn't see. I was up on the front porch and I couldn't read who it was. But yeah, I could read that. Somebody came from New Mexico. Beautiful. I haven't been there. Drove through like when I was 18. But I have friends there. I'll get there eventually. Yeah, okay, so 129.3, the spiritual level of a family with many impurities will eventually fall, and the spiritual level of a family whose souls are purified will eventually rise. So, like, you purify your soul by doing service for God. You get up every morning and say, how may I serve you? What's the plan today? And the plan today might be, for me, taking care of my partner, taking care of the farm. It might be getting on the road and offering to spread light. It might be talking to you on YouTube. Your grandpa was in the Army. Thank your grandpa for his service. My partner was in the Army too. Yeah, Special Forces, Air Rangers, Airborne Rangers. Yeah, that service is important, sacred, and yeah, he's paying for it. You get cleansings for the work that you do. You're serving your country, and is it within God's laws, or are you bringing this karmic debt on you, Is he suffering, from the physical ailments that he has now from karmic debt from this lifetime or from last lifetimes? But it makes you wonder. I mean, they say, I was checking to see if there was a new comment, but, they tell me that, gee, you became differently abled and we gave you this diagnosis in your hip. Maybe because you had a fall, or maybe it was, I used to carry hay and grain and things like that, and I kept insulting it. Work safer, work smarter, not harder, and work safer. And yeah, maybe I didn't do that. Maybe I was walking up hills with a grain and could have put it on a cart, but it is what it is. Or is it from something I did in this lifetime or a past lifetime? But if I am, if I'm grateful for it every moment of the day and night, then the universe, God, whatever name you want to use, and I credit the ancestors for a lot of it, bring all of those divine arrangements that I need at the very moment I need them. I remember after I got Precious Omitama, after I became a light practitioner, I was living in Nashville and I started noticing I needed dental work, and all of a sudden I was getting the dental ads. And I mean, you've seen it too. You think something and all of a sudden in your feed, Yeah, because okay, your word creates your world, and your thoughts are your word, even if you don't say them out loud. So be careful what you think. Yeah, okay. And folks have left, and I've had fun. Oh, no, somebody's back. I don't know if this is Julian back, but hi, if you're new, welcome to the channel. We're all about any. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm going to try adding a Q&A sticker. Answer. What fictional character do I want to have dinner with? Oh, now I'm stuck. Okay. Bum. I'm gonna skip that because done. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Come on, go away. Okay. What fictional character? I haven't read fiction recently. What fictional character do I want to have dinner with? Ooh, no. I was thinking like Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer, but dinner with them? I don't think so. Um, what fictional character do I want to have dinner with? Yeah, I was listening to, what was I listening to? Is it Siddhartha Mukherjee? His book last night. Yeah, nonfiction. I don't have fictional characters in my head. So I'm just going to put in a Q&A without my answer, see if it'll let me. Yeah, okay. I think that works. And turn this around so you can say hi to Highway, because he's sitting here with us. Yeah. Who's got a watch cat in their life, huh? Look at that, Highway. We have 5 thumbs up. I'm going to credit you because I just noticed. Yeah, this cat follows me all around the farm. He's one of the things I'm so very grateful for. What are you grateful for today, and where are you viewing from? And I was, yeah, isn't he adorable? Yeah, he just watches me. When I come out the door, he's at the door. And if he's not at the door, he'll come pick me up he'll jump on the back of the truck and climb up and walk along the side so that he can rub up against me. He's a sweetie. 129.4. How foolish we are if we thoughtlessly allow our families to accumulate impurities when the eventual result is compensation. And so today you have 2 cats. What are their names? So today on my prayer call, we were talking about, some of the family impurities and how one person told her family or told people in her family or whatever, stop the bickering. Let's clean the slate by the end of December and start a new year with love. And Tiger and Panther. Okay, Mr. Highway. Mr. Highway is taking a bath. Mr. Highway, what do you think of Tiger and Panther? You want to say hello? He says, look, I'm getting all spiffed up for Tiger and Panther. So tell Tiger and Panther that Mr. Highway is getting all washed up for them. Hey, Stacy Stoltz. How are you? What are you grateful for today? Yeah, I'm still stuck on this any fictional character I want to have dinner with, so I can't answer that. I haven't read fiction. Ooh, I know, but I can't think of her. I don't know the names. I have a friend who wrote Chalice of the Goddess, and that opening scene with heroine throwing a hissy fit, and it's back in the day, like Middle Ages. So she's got a chamber pot which she hurls at the maid. Yeah, I want to have dinner with her. Happy birthday. Is it your birthday, Stacy? What's that about? Is it your birthday, Stacy? It's not my birthday. If it's yours, I'll sing for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stacy. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. Have you mustfilla? Huh? I have no idea what you're trying to say. Can you try again? That did not compute. Let's see if Highway knows what you're talking about. Highway, do you know what she's talking about? He's like, no, I'm just going to bath. When in doubt, wash. That's a cat's motto. When in doubt, wash. Anyway, I'm just grateful for life today and for living in the middle of beauty where the skies are blue and the day is so very beautifully quiet. So thank you for stopping by. I see there's 0 people here, so a good time to bail and go in and offer light and take care of my partner. I love you all.